a label that provides anonymity. But should its impersonal nature leave you in any doubt, these are her words.
On the top of preparing for the most important exams of my life, I can't go a single day without wanting to scream, shout, cry, or just give up. I feel like I'm locked in a box and no one can see or cares, that I just want to go back to feeling safe again. My box is collapsing around me and no one wants to help.
This child was put through what's called an intimate strip search. Her body parts were exposed. She was on her period. And it all happened without another adult present. This is officially against police protocol.
They failed to treat this child as a child first and foremost, but rather they treated her as somebody who is prone to criminality. What we know is from the figures that there are more minoritized children who are treated in this way.
This 36-page document details the failings of a school, of the police, and questions policy at the highest level. The review by the City and Hackney Safeguarding Children Partnership concludes that the strip search should never have happened and wasn't justified. It states that racism was a likely factor.
Being a young black girl in a British school was pretty tough.
The organisation Milk and Honeybees is a safe space for black girls to flourish.
I was always seen as the aggressive.
Here's Ebenita Iyere, the founder, who often receives referrals from schools to support individuals.
We need policy change. We don't have a national agenda that looks at the experiences of black girls. So many black girls who have now seen this report, seen this article, seen that black girls are being criminalized in school, their bodies being harmed by the very people that are supposed to protect them.
The review found that school staff should have challenged the police more in the best interests of the child. It said Child Q was seen as the risk rather than at risk.
When I drop my children to school, there is an expectation that my children will be safe from harm. I am not assuming that that's going to be the space where they experience harm and where their rights of dignity and respect, their rights to be protected, will be lessened.
The question at the heart of this review: does the practice of certain laws and policy cause significant harm to children? Back to Child Q.
I don't know if I'm going to feel normal again. I don't know how long it will take to repair my box, but I do know this can't happen to anyone ever again.
The police have apologised, and the IOPC says it's completed its investigation and is finalising its report. Ria Chatterjee, ITV News.
How we doing, guys? Myself, Chris Predit, OBE here, and you have a quick one. Real talk, true season. First and foremost, we can't let up, guys. We can't let up on this Child Q situation. And these are the kind of things where we make noise and we make it raw and we get to a stage where they're talking about it on the news and all the rest of it. What I don't want to happen is some fake ass apology on some, oh, the all police ain't like that and all the rest of it. The police system is flawed and we all know that. You know, one's there down to several Everard cases, down to this young little girl, down to young boys that are being brutally and being brutalized by the Metropolitan Police. Yeah, people that's been killed. Mark Duggan, don't worry, I'll wait. So we need to not let up on this one, guys. And for me, it's about making sure that when we're talking about these kind of things, it's about making sure that we're getting justice for it. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? I don't mind in the sense of if people are going to sit there and say, oh, but this person's come out and the police are doing something about it. Now, forget all of that. So the MP, there's an MP right now from Hackney. She's come out and she's actually sent him an email saying, do you know what? Big man, we need to sit down and talk. I think it was the director specialist, you know, was there for the Metropolitan Police. She said, look, we need to sit down. We need to talk. I heard about what happened. These are the kind of things that couldn't happen. It is vital to understand what you guys are going to do to improve moving forward. Forget improving. Forget moving forward. Right now, where we're at right now is fully compensation. That young girl needs to be compensated. That family needs to be compensated. That's first and foremost. Second thing, that officer should be suspended put on a course, or if not, sacked. Because obviously you can't do a job of working with people when it seems like you don't know how to work with people. And then you're saying that you was racially abusing her in that kind of sense, in the sense of it was a racial attack. You didn't like her because she was black. So you shouldn't even be in the police force then. That's the second thing. Third thing, what is the school's policies and what are the schools doing to reassure the comfort and to reassure the support within the family? Because this is what I'm trying to say. When you take your child to school, you take your child to school knowing that they're going to be safe because you've put their care within the school's care. And if the school is not doing their due diligence and they keep talking about safeguarding, but the fact that you pride yourself on safeguarding and you put this young girl at risk. And guess what? You put her at risk to the people that was actually meant to be protecting her. So this is very, very serious, guys. I'm going to put the little note of the MP on what she writ to the police and all the rest of it. But I think we should stand up against this, guys. We stand with Q. Yeah, we stand with Child Q. So right now, I need everybody just to post it, share it, get that information out there. Let them know that when these kind of things happen, we're at your neck. And we're not letting it go. We can't let it go and be like, oh, okay, cool. No, we're getting justice. And we've got to make sure that every single time these kind of things happen, we are onto it. We make sure that we go down the corporate way in the sense of sending out letters, getting our MPs to send letters, making sure that we're sending out emails, making sure that we're doing what we can on social media. So it is actually being raised within the news, making sure that we're going down the proper suits in the sense of having lawyers, having prosecutors that can actually defend and fight for us, which we have that within our community, guys. It's just up to us now to make sure that we're all coming together to do the best that we can to get this information out there. It's very, very important. So guys, if you've seen this post, if you know anything more about that case as well, please bring it forward. We need to know. We know that this happened in Hackney. We know that certain things are going on with the MP. We know that certain things in the sense of, I'm assuming that the family members are trying to take things forward as well. But we need to know more information. And what information that we need is we need to get that tangible information. What is the officer's badge number? What's her name? Making sure that they go to court, because you keep talking about justice. You keep talking about justice. You're quick to throw us into prison when we do something wrong. You're quick to say, you know, we have to be upstanding to the law. But why are you not upstanding to the law? Why are you not getting put? Why are you just getting suspended? Why is she just getting a talking to? No, you should lose your job. You should get to a stage where you go to court and you're prosecuted and see how it feels. So upset. I'm so upset that in 2022, these are the kind of topics and issues that we have to raise. 2022, this is what we're doing. That you didn't have any common sense in your mind to sit there and say, this is wrong. Regardless whether you thought she had weed or not, this is wrong. And you like to do it when there was no parental guidance around. You like to do it when there's no parents around. How much time do they strip search our young boys on the street, no parents around, and you got bystanders saying, no, you can't do that. They ain't an appropriate adult. You can't do that. But they don't care because we don't care. So we need to start caring. We need to start doing more within our community. But I think everybody's getting behind it. I love the fact that we're pushing the wave. Keep pushing the wave. We stand with Child Q. Share this message, guys. What's you guys' thoughts? Comment below.